Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for turning out this afternoon. We didn't know how many people were going to be here, and this is incredible, so thank you so much. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Fiona Murray, and I'm lucky enough to be the chairman of Garforth Lights. You see lots of my volunteers around in the very loud vests and things. It's another passion of mine today as well. I've got two things coming together, and the World Peace Flame and Garforth Lights have got together to create Garforth's, well, England's first World Peace Flame. It's an amazing achievement, and we're so lucky to have it here. And it's just incredible that we've got Peace Link councillors here, we've got our own councillors here, and MPs here. It's amazing. So thank you so much. You may be wondering why there's so many miners' lamps here. Obviously, we've got a wonderful connection with the mining history of Garforth. When the Peace Flame was initially created, there were 7 flames lit across the 5 continents, and they were all actually flown to the UK in miners' lamps. So it's a lovely connection with that. So we've actually got 7 lit. Most of these usually live at our house, but obviously it's some here. There's actually one from the original Garforth pits as well, which John's kindly given to us. Which is fabulous. This is the Peace Flame that burns in our garden. That's there 24 hours a day, but the first public one is going to be this one, which will be lit from this one. The way the Peace Flame is passed is from candle to candle, so later on we're going to ask you to take one of these with you. And every flame you then light from this at home becomes another World Peace Flame, so the energy of it is passed on. So these have all been lit from the World Peace Flame initially. They might be 10 generations down the line, but they have all been lit from the World Peace Flame at some stage. So at the end we'll get you to take those. Anyone who knows Sue knows she's totally passionate about the World Peace Flame. There's quite a few of our friends who we've been involved with it for 10, 12, 20 years in Sue's here today. So I will hand over to Sue and get her to explain a bit more about the Peace Flame and how this is all come to be. Thank you.
I'd like to thank you all for coming, obviously, and I'd really like to thank our 2 local councillors because they shared our vision to have the first World Peace Flame in England here in Garforth, rather than to go off to the centre of Leeds and have it there. Because I really believe in our community here, because obviously we've got Garforth in Bloom, we've got the District Lions, we've got the councillors, we've got support of MPs, everybody. It's a really special community, I personally feel. So I would like to thank them. I'd also like to give huge thanks to the late wonderful Susan Ashworth, because there'd be no Garforth in Bloom without Susan, and there'd be no Garforth Diamond Jubilee Garden, bless her. When the Peace Flame was created in 1999, the dream was as simple as it was ambitious. One flame, uniting people worldwide. And perhaps the most significant World Peace Flame is the one in The Hague, which is over there. This is the one that was lit in front of the Peace Palace, which is the home of the United Nations International Court of Justice, where on the 27th of April 2004, 197 ambassadors were gathered and signed a peace statement for the first time ever in history. And then they created the World Peace Pathway around the World Peace Flame. And it was representative of peace for everybody in the world. The World Peace Flame has now been lit in every country of the world and is still being passed from person to person and lit by thousands of people daily as a dedication to peace. It's a symbol of hope for humanity. It helps reconnect with the light that we all have within. And I'd like to offer a quote from Archbishop Desmond Tutu when he was presented with the World Peace Flame some years ago. And he said, "This symbolic flame is an expression of our shared humanity. We are created to cooperate together for the common good, to make this a world where caring and sharing matter more than things, where tolerance and understanding are fostered and justice brings hope and security to all." Unquote. I believe at the core of all of who we all really are, we all have the desire to be peaceful, to be loving and kind to our fellow human beings, regardless of colour, creed, gender, religious or political beliefs. And the World Peace Flame helps us remind each one of us that the peace we carry within our hearts can actually go out to the whole world. Because we cannot change other people, other opinions and beliefs. We can only change ourselves. And small changes by many people can change the world. For if we as individuals become the change we wish to see in the world, then life will be lived out as we all intended. And the World Peace Flame can be welcomed into our daily lives by reflecting on peace, dedicating our day to peace and our intentions, our interactions with everybody else in peace. As the great peacemaker Mahatma Gandhi said, there's no path to peace, peace is the path. And thanks to Garforth in Blue, we were able to enjoy the opportunity to be at peace in the Diamond Jubilee Garden with the Peace Flame and in deep appreciation of the joy, peace and beauty that they create for all of us as a community through their dedication to us all. And hopefully, the presence of the World Peace Flame will help remind each one of us that we can be the peace we wish to see in the world.
Thank you. I'd just like to ask Sarah Field, one of our local councillors, who's helped enormously with funding for the project.
Thank you everyone for being here today, and what a wonderful occasion this is. I know that Sue's spoken about a little bit about the history of the World Peace Flame, so I'm just going to offer some personal thoughts on behalf of Mark and myself. I'm going to be honest now. When Mark and I were first contacted by Fee and Sue and invited to come see their own Peace Flame in their garden, we had very little idea of what to expect, but we popped round, we had a cup of tea, and within half an hour we were sold. To be a bit more serious, we live in a world which can overwhelm us, and I know I often feel swamped, exhausted and overcome with longing for respite from conflict, and conflicts can feel pervasive, be it globally, professionally or within the daily struggles we all face in our personal relationships and in family life. And we live in a busy town, but today we are proudly bringing the first public eternal peace flame in England here, and what a shining example we are setting. That we as individuals, as a community and as citizens of the world, that Garforth is burning the flame for peace, and peace that can be spread with love, compassion, hope, reflection and celebration. I'd like to just conclude now with a few words from an American writer, Ursula Le Guin, who wrote, "Love doesn't just sit there like a stone, it has to be made, like bread, remade all the time, made new. Peace, like love, is a process. It has to be made all the time, among nations, between family members, within oneself." So today, Mark and I, we're both delighted and honoured to support the World Peace Flame here. And when we walk or drive past, I hope it's a symbol for our community, one that generates a reminder that peace is something we can not just crave, but for which we can strive. Thank you.
Okay, and the next one please is from Garforth District Lions. We've got Jill Swan, and they've helped with the funding of this loan as well. Thanks.
Thank you very much. I haven't got a huge speech. It's really lovely to be here and see so many people. What some of you may not understand about the Lions Club is this is an international club. And here I've got our mission statement. So our motto is we serve, but our mission statement is to empower volunteers to serve their communities, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace and promote international understanding through Lions Clubs. So this is absolutely fitting that we should be here and be a partner with this project. This is our centenary year, and the website says that we have fun by organising remarkable and memorable fundraising activities. Those people in the room have been in Lions or connected with Lions, not Alec, not Mark, not Phil, there's quite a few of us actually when you look at the network. We know it's hard work being a Lion, but I've made loads of friends, and particularly when I first came to Garforth, because this is a fabulous community. I would encourage others to engage with the Lions as well. This is another way of taking this peace, this service, this sort of understanding of community and contribution forward. And Garforth and District Lions are absolutely delighted to have been asked to partner this peace project.
Garforth in bloom.
Thank you. Lovely to see you all here. Well, first of all, just a little bit of history. When we formed Garforth in Bloom in 2008, Leeds City Council already had 48 in bloom groups spread throughout the city and the suburbs, etc. And we became the 49th in bloom group. So we had a lot of catching up to do, really, to the others, but the enthusiasm of our members soon got us moving. We had tremendous support from our local councillors, from Red Hall Nursery, the council nurseries, from local people, local businesses. And as our membership grew, so did our ambitions and ideas. And we were able to then spread lovely flower beds and flower displays throughout Garforth. And in 2011, we started work on a derelict piece of land on Aberford Road, near the Gascoigne. And we worked on that land, and we were ready to open that as the Jubilee Garden in time for the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. And what a focal point that has become in Garforth. It's a lovely place. And it's a lovely place that's going to house this peace flame. We do like to support local groups, scouts, guides, local schools. And of course we jumped at the chance to support Sue and Fiona in their ambition to promote world peace. And we're fortunate that we've got that lovely garden and provided a place to house this lovely piece of engineering in our garden. And we're proud also that it is the first public world peace flame in the whole of England. And we'd like to thank Fiona and Sue for choosing us. So thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Right, so what we're going to do now is invite everybody who's been involved in funding and everything today. We want to just come and we're going to light the Garforth peace flame from peace flame. So, Sarah, March, what? Jill, Sarah, and it's out.
Not the world picture.
It's okay, it's still special.
Why you always be spared?
Yes, that's why it was set to start. Got 7 channels. Yeah. Stop breathing.
Just there. What we're going to do.
If you're trying to hold this a little stable, that's what this actually works at home.
There's some words which are associated with the lighting of the peace flame, and they go like this: we intend to be more peaceful in our daily lives and send peace out to the world.
That's it. That's really good.
Right.
Thank you. Okay, so the plan now is if we get you to go take one of the peace flames, one of the little candles from here. We're going to walk up to the Diamond Jubilee Garden, which is only 2 or 3 minutes away. It's at the top of Main Street. You can turn right if anybody gets lost. You really can't miss it. There'll be a couple of Garforth bloomers knocking about with their HVLS on, just in case anyone gets a bit wayward.
When we get up there, one of our lovely friends, Linda Strickler, who was probably the original people to bring the World Peace Flame to Leeds Hall all those years ago. Linda's just going to read a quote from Gandhi, and then we're going to unveil the Peace Flame up there, put this one into it, and that'd be it, really. So it'd just be nice, while you're walking, if you can maybe just think about what's peace for you. I mean, I'm never more peaceful than when I'm gardening or something like that, being out in nature. So just what is peace for you as a woman?